First off, what's procrastination? Procrastination is pretty much when you have a job that needs to be done, but you wait till the very last moment to do it. My name's Ammon Jenkins, and I'm here to tell you why you should always start doing what you're supposed to be doing way before it needs to be done, rather than just procrastinating. A few good reasons why you should do this is because if you procrastinate, then if an emergency comes up, then you have a lot less time to take care of the emergency and still get the job done that you're supposed to be doing. Second, procrastinating causes stress, and stress just makes life worse. Third of all, you can't really get the job you're supposed to be doing done right when you don't spend all the time you need to get it done. So yeah, for my first example, if an emergency comes up when you're in the middle of the job, then you're going to get stuck. There's not much you can do. Because you got to either choose, you have to choose between the job you're supposed to be doing or the emergency that comes up. For example, if you're doing your assignment on the computer and a little brother or someone comes and just turns off the computer, then you're going to have to restart that whole assignment, which then you might not have all the time to do it and get it in on time. You're going to have more choices to make if an emergency comes up. For example, if someone in the family needs to go to the hospital, you're going to have to decide if you have to take them to the hospital, have someone else do it, or just get your assignment done, or whatever it is. Sometimes stuff happens where you're not even able to do your job or what you're supposed to be doing. And if you are able to do it, then you're going to have less time, which Carl Pickhardt stated in his Surviving Your Child's Adolescence, that when you procrastinate, you're going to have less time doing everything. So with all these coming up, eventually it's going to get very stressful when you're trying to do your stuff. Procrastination, it's one of the biggest causes to stress. It makes it harder to think when you're procrastinating because you got all this stress coming up. Your other wishes that you want to do, they're going to end up failing, according to Susan J. Lethem in the procrastination problem. Because you're going to want something, but because you're procrastinated, then you're not going to have the time to do it. And third of all, stress and procrastination is going to cut off happiness. You're not going to be very happy when you have all this stress and stuff. Not only does procrastination cause stress, but it also makes it harder to get the job done right. When you don't have very much time to do the job, then it's a lot harder to get it done right and just making sure everything's perfect. According to the Orchester Psychological Services, then the procrastination, it decreases the time efficiency by about 30%, which makes because you got all that stress and building up and you have less time, so your time efficiency is going to decrease by about 30%. You're going to have a lot less time to do it, and your mind isn't going to be sharp. You're not going to be thinking to your fullest ability. In conclusion, everyone needs to stop procrastinating, get their stuff done right when they know that they